Hey, what's up everyone? So a lot of people been looking at SD cards lately because with the such a small storage on the SSD for the Steam Deck, especially if you didn't upgrade that. People have been asking about, hey, what about these kinds of cheaper brands of SD cards? Everybody else pretty much recommend the SanDisk or the Samsung, and personally I think those are great options, but usually they cost a little bit more. With this one, it's a 512 gigabyte, card. I got it at Amazon for around 43 bucks, I remember. So if you get two, that's only 84. So that's pretty good price instead of getting one 1 terabyte card. Okay, so I installed SD card up into the deck, and so far so good. I formatted into NTFS, so probably slight performance in numbers based on the file systems. But as you know, SD cards always slower than the SSD, so definitely won't be the speed of the SSD inside the deck. Personally, I would install the games such as like older games or PS4 port games to the SD card, mostly because it's, no matter how you say it, it's slower than the SSD. So games like Cyberpunk or Shadow of Tomb Raider, you might want to install those on the SSD. So I installed games like Elden Ring, GTA 5 on it, and as you can see here, if I could focus over here, the SD card right now has Elden Ring, and I probably load Elden Ring for you guys just for you to see how fast it is. So this is just right, just booted up. And I press the button here, continue. So you can see the bar moving. Not too bad in terms of like loading times. Let me try to walk around here. Yeah, Elden Ring's pretty good too on the deck. Of course you have to do some tuning, but yeah, speed wise it's pretty good, and graphics is awesome. Trying to play one hand here. Oh, I didn't die, I'm surprised. Yeah, so open world, no problems, no hiccups. So let's try to get out here first. Yeah, overall I think it's pretty good in terms of spec. As the packaging says, up to 100 megs per second. So I think writing it is like writing to a card is not really 100 megs per second, definitely. So, and I did some tests on it, and here the result. yeah, 95 megs per second for read is pretty good, and I think overall that's the consistency of this card. It does take a while to write. Yeah, like games. Unfortunately, I don't have a good internet connection, like 1 GB connection. My download speed is only like 7 megs, so it wasn't a problem when I download like GTA 5, because I do have a Rockstar version of it, and it's like 115 gigs download. It took like over 6 hours or something. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, definitely doable with this card, and it does have like lifetime warranty. So it's a team group card, so I never tried like doing warranty with them, but long ago I did one with G-Skill, like another Taiwanese company. Actually, they're pretty good. Whenever I have an issue, the card doesn't work, they send me a new one. Probably took like 2 weeks, but that's like back in the days of like 32 gigs. It's the max for ST or something. So it is a A1 card. Some people said A1s are not very good in terms of accessing it, but I don't see too much problems with it. To me, also the 512 gig capacity is good, because you could put in like 2 or 3 over 100 gig games on it, and then fill it up with like a 20 gig, 40 gig, and then maybe some emulator games to fill the whole thing up without being too much of an issue. And I also use a PC to just make a backup image of the card. That way I don't have to download it again and, you know, waste my time. So that's something you could think about, and yeah, I think overall it's a pretty good card. At the time I bought this card, it was $43. So for 512, not too bad. Probably cheapest name brand card there is. Definitely don't buy those like $20, $13, $15 one, that the brand you never heard of. Those are like fake cards. The only thing is, some people says Amazon, sometimes you get fake cards. I think with Team Group, the good thing is they're like a value brand anyway, so nobody really wants to like make fake cards for Team Group. So what you get is probably a real card. And I did an update just to check on the price. I think 2 days ago this card was still selling for 43, but today it actually gone up in price. It's for 57 now. So there are cards that are still a little bit cheaper, like Lexar cards, 512 for $52, and a Silicon Power one that's like 512, also for $45. Similar spec, V30 A1 U3 card. The Evos, Samsung Evos, and SanDisk card are pretty expensive still. Samsung Evo for $59, and also like SanDisk Extreme 72. Wow. Oh, 70 actually today. So, but yeah, there you have it. So if you want to have a cheaper card, consider this card. I think once you finish writing the card, you do the reading, it should be fine. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.